I wasn't the kind of person that maybe you would look at and say, that's a good recruit for my network marketing business. Now, 10 years in, when I was 30 years old and I had a lot more experience and a lot more influence, maybe then you would be like, I want to recruit him now that he's more influential and he's got some skills, he's got some credibility, he's got a little bit of a network, right? And then you probably want to recruit me even more when I turn 40, because now I got 20 years of experience. You don't know what someone has in their heart. You don't know the drive and the desire, the tenacity, the hunger that people have. So you have to be very careful not to prejudge. You think like, oh, well, that person is very busy. They wouldn't be interested. Or that person, I don't know them that well. Or they're already really successful. They probably wouldn't be open-minded to this, right? And look, I get it. I understand. I still catch myself prejudging people. And by the way, you don't know what somebody has inside of them. And you don't want to judge a book by its cover. Now, you do want to flip through the first couple pages, you know what I'm saying? Like if someone has a bad attitude, not interested. If someone has demands, how many of you have ever come across a lead, a prospect, and they have demands? But I'm setting boundaries right out of the gate, right? Because I'm not gonna put up with something like that. I'm not gonna put up with a bad attitude or someone that's being disrespectful. But with that being said, you wanna find these positive people. And look, it doesn't matter if they're 20 years old, like when I first got started, or they're 82 years old. If they're a positive person and they're willing to put forth the effort, then that's somebody you should at least be willing to have a conversation with. And I think that might be common sense, right? It's probably common sense to say, yeah, well, obviously I wanna work with positive, awesome people. But here's another thing that I look for. This is another thing I look for. Are they already using social media? Like, I'm not saying that I wouldn't work with someone. I never give up on anybody. I never give up. I've enrolled people 4, 5, 6 years ago, and I still stay in touch with them. Because you never know. Maybe at some point they will finally launch or relaunch their business. Now, I'm not going to put a lot of time into those people, but I will absolutely stay in touch and support cool people, awesome people, positive people, people that I know could do well. I see potential. But wouldn't it make sense that if they're already posting reels, they're already posting TikToks, they're already posting in their stories, they're already used to sharing on social media, that would be an easy person to talk to. Now, again, you might say that's common sense, John. I already know this, but I still think it's a good thing to point out, because if you get frustrated with someone because they're not coachable and they're not doing the work, but then you realize they've never sold anything before. They've never been in marketing, never been in sales. They've never posted on social media. What did you expect? Be very careful pushing your expectations on your new recruits. You don't want to judge a book by its cover, but you should also realize that, like, if they've never done sales or marketing before, like I get people that have never done anything like this before. And when I tell them there's a cost to get started, and look, it's $40 to become a social marketer in our business. But of course we encourage them to purchase products. Like, how are you going to sell something that you haven't used? If you won't buy it, how are you going to get someone else to buy it? Again, this should be common sense, right? So you have to have those conversations with people up front so you don't waste your time. So you don't waste your energy. You're pouring into someone that they're not the kind of person that's going to do something like this. They would be better off just using the products, just being a customer. But I will say this. This was a major paradigm shift, and it's made all the difference. Just to give you some numbers to back it up, last year, our team did $75 million in sales. We put in 7,500 recruits, but 180,000 new customers. That is an insane customer to rep ratio. And it's because we teach our people to lead with the products. We teach our people to promote the product or share the systems that we offer, the fat loss system, the collagen system, right? Like, lead with the product. And then it's easier to transition into asking someone, hey, would you also like to take a look at the opportunity? If not, no big deal. You really have to do a great job, in my opinion, of leading with the product and then asking the extra question to see if they're open to the opportunity. Too many people are trying to lead with the business. And again, that paradigm shift we made 5, 6 years ago is we started to teach people to lead with the product. Even me today, right now, I have more success talking product and then saying, hey, do you also want to take a look at the opportunity and how you can make $500 this month? Now, obviously, some people want to make a lot more than that. But most people, unless they're accustomed to making a lot of money, They don't believe they can make thousands of dollars a month from home, from their phone. Does that make sense? So leading with the product, and if they're a happy customer or they're really interested and excited about the products, it's easy to get them excited about the business because they're already excited about the products anyway. Here's another type of person I love. People with sales and marketing experience. Kind of already mentioned that, right? Asking, have you ever sold anything before? Have you ever promoted things on social media or ever looked into like affiliate marketing? Because what we do is like affiliate marketing on steroids. I know some of you aren't used to leading with the product. I can't tell how many times I get people that have like lots of network marketing experience and they're like, I'm not really used to promoting product. Like I'm not a good customer getter. I get it. Same here. So I don't care what business you're in. If you want to make six figures, you have to find some good people. That's legacy. That's how you build long-term residuals. That's how you build sustainability. That's how you build wealth in network marketing, not just selling product. Obviously, I'm not saying just to sell product. If you just want to be a product peddler, I mean, you can make money for sure. I've got people that earn a full-time income just promoting product, but that's very limited. You can't build leverage and make money in your sleep in the same regard as you can when you build a team and teach other people how to do it. But with that being said, this month, I've had 24 customers order, over 3,500 customer points in my own personal customer pod. And I'm not a big customer getter, but I'll still probably finish with over, 5,000 in personal sales. Now imagine if you have a team of 1,000 people and everyone is just averaging 1,000 in sales. Do you see how you'd be over 1 million in sales versus in a lot of MLMs, because it's recruiters recruiting recruiters to recruit more recruiters, and it's just everybody promoting the opportunity. Nobody's actually getting customers. They're doing it as like a last ditch effort. It's like, well, you don't want to make money, loser. I guess I'll get you as a customer. Terrible mentality. It's a terrible mentality because then you have to build a much bigger team to produce numbers like this, right? So again, those are great people to recruit because they start off on the product. If they love the product, it's easy to get them to take a look at the opportunity. But again, it's just like, hey, do you also want to take a look at the opportunity? I'm going to add you to our product community, but would you also like me to add you to our business community so you can learn more about the compensation and how we make money promoting these products on social? It's so simple. I also love people that have owned a business before. Leaders, entrepreneurs, maybe, talk to your pastor, talk to your rich uncle that owns 4 restaurants. Why? Because you'll be surprised how many of these people are open to other income streams. They understand the concept of residual income, leveraged income. They know it takes money to make money. They don't have instant gratification mentality. Those are the wrong people. Remember I talked about the wrong people? The wrong people are people with demands. They have high expectations. They want to make fast money. I don't really like working with people that want to make fast money. Now, unless it's a leader. Now, it's different if it's someone that's like, hey, I've got a team of 500 people. I would love to take a look at what you're doing because our company's going out of business, or I'm having a lot of problems with my company. I've been here for years and we're just not happy. Our business is in decline. I'm not going to lead with the product with someone like that, right? I'm going to send that person some free product. I'm going to hop on the phone. I'm going to get on a Zoom. I'll go over and beyond for someone like that because this is a leader walking away from a significant income. That's a different situation, but that's going to be like 0.1%, 0.01% of the people. Most people, they have a full-time job. They have a full-time business, a busy business owner, right? A busy realtor. Does that make sense? Why are you not talking to the most successful people you know? Why are you not recruiting up? Stop recruiting down, going, well, my cousin Tim, he really needs money. Well, my neighbor Susan, she hasn't worked in 3 years. She's on welfare. She can do this. She needs money. No, but I need you to wrap your brain around this. Like you have people in your network right now, your chicken listers. They're very successful. They have you might say, oh, this person, they have 1 million followers on Instagram. Yeah, and they're probably not monetizing it very well. They're probably not making residuals, or they're like launching courses. Here's another person I love to recruit. One of my favorite people to recruit is someone selling courses, selling books, right? They're doing speaking engagements. Now you might think someone like that wouldn't be open. You'd be surprised. I've got some people on my team that they make a fortune with their brand. They make a fortune doing speaking engagements and coaching and consulting, all that stuff. And guess what? They're in our business. They're on our team. They absolutely love referring people. Now, maybe their primary focus is still their full-time business or full-time gig, obviously. And by the way, write this down. You have no business going full-time if you can't build your business part-time. If you can't build a profitable business on a part-time basis, You have no business going full-time. So I don't want to hear oh man, if I was full-time like you. No, I did it part-time for 7 years before I fired my boss. So again, people that are already creating courses, they're already, monetizing in some way, shape, or form, but they have a big network of people. They're not really making residuals. Maybe they have a membership site, but still, that's a lot of responsibility. What they love about a business like this, and I tell successful people like this, I tell them straight up, I don't need your time, I need your contacts. Put me in front of your network. Introduce me to your best people. I've got people in my business today, they hardly do anything, but they cash a fat check because they referred some really good people. Now, what's interesting is some of those people, when they start to make money and they're just simply referring people, they're not really working the business. They're not really that involved, but they start making money referring people. All of a sudden, they're like, maybe I do want to get more involved. Maybe I should start referring more people. But some of you, again, you're not having those business conversations. You have people right now in your network that could use an extra $500. You have people in your network right now, they have more influence than you. They live in a different city, state, or country than you. They have more time to put into a business like this than you do. But you're not opening your mouth. Why? Are you a freaking secret agent? What are you waiting for? Christmas? Let's go. Open your mouth. Listen, here's how you approach an A player. Hey, I respect you. I know you're super busy. I know you're killing it. But I had to ask you, do you ever keep your business options open? Do you ever look at other income streams outside of what you do right now? That would be a way to lead with the business. I found a game-changing way to make money online. I know you've probably seen things like this before, but I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. This is a unicorn, lightning in a bottle. It's so exciting. If you're open, great. If not, no big deal. Just pop the freaking question, because here's what I used to do to myself, and this used to motivate me. If I don't talk to that A player, if I don't talk to that entrepreneur, that influencer, that leader, that pastor, that business owner, that baller, that badass, somebody else is going to get to him. I would literally create a game in my head. I would create FOMO in my own mind. Oh my gosh. I just looked at their friend list. We have mutual friends. Oh my God, they probably already know about my business, but maybe they don't. Maybe that person and that person and that person haven't approached them just like me. Maybe all these guys have that person on their chicken list as well. I better get to them first. I would even reach out to people I doubt you'd be open to this. Watch this. Watch the psychology here. I doubt you'd be open to this because I know it looks like you're killing it. But I had to ask, do you ever keep your income options open? Because I know some people just like you that are absolutely killing it with our business. So I just had to ask, it looks like we have some mutual friends, so maybe you're already familiar with ABC company, but I had to ask. And they might say, you know what, I have heard of it, but nobody's ever approached me. Nobody's ever approached me. I've heard of it, but I'm not involved. Or I tried that product, but nobody told me. You know how many times this has happened? I tried the product. I love the product. I'm using the product. I didn't know there was an opportunity. I didn't know there was a business attached to it. Now, sometimes you got to be proactive in creating those conversations. Sometimes it takes a lot of follow-ups. Sometimes it takes a few phone calls, a few text messages. They watch a few different videos, introducing them to a few different people. You got to have some patience. Here's another type of person I love recruiting. So positive people, coachable people. I talked about that, right? I ask people straight up, are you positive? Are you coachable? Are you willing to put forth the effort? Let them tell you how coachable they are. Let them sell you on why you should recruit. I don't just give my link to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just looking to recruit anybody. I want to work with people that want to work. It's network marketing, not work marketing. You follow me? You picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm upfront with that, right? I like people that have experience in sales and marketing. I love some of my favorite people to recruit are people that already love the products, already open to the products. I love people that are entrepreneurs, business owners, right? So I'm giving you different types of people that I love to recruit. How about people that are just like me? How about people that have MLM PTSD just like me? People that are burnt out just like me. Now, I'm not burnt out now, but I was burnt out in 2015 when I kind of limped into my current opportunity. I was sick and tired of doing countless home meetings, three-way calls, and Zooms and having to chase the business. I wanted to learn how to get the business chasing me. So I learned attraction marketing. We created the ATM system. We created online duplication. We were able to build a multi-million-dollar international business from our cellular telephones. We were able to help people. Even if they never recruit a single person, they can make money promoting product, making sales like a real business. So when I speak that language to someone that is just like me, now you might say, well, John, that's not my story. Great. Are you a fireman, a policeman? Are you a secretary, a school teacher? Are you, working in restaurants? Who are you? How old are you? Where are you from? What's your background, professional background? Are you married? Look, how easy do you think it is for a mom to recruit other moms? How easy do you think it is for a real estate professional to recruit other real estate professionals? How easy do you think it is for a Filipino to recruit other Filipinos? Do you get this? Men to recruit other men, women to recruit other women. Like, it just makes sense. Like, who are you? What's your nationality? What's your gender? What are your religious beliefs? What are your political beliefs? Recruit people just like you. My God, this is not that. People are like, who should I recruit? I'm like, well, think of people that are just like, you.